Donald Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba, is in some pretty deep hot water right now after an appearance late last week on Fox News where she appeared to suggest that there should be a quid pro quo, between Donald Trump and Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Now, the Supreme Court has, of course, agreed to take up Donald Trump's challenge to being kicked off the Colorado ballot. They have said that they are going to take up that challenge in February, so we got a long ways to go before we get any kind of resolution to it. But Alina Habba went on Fox News and said this about Brett Kavanaugh. I think it should be a slam dunk in the Supreme Court. I have faith in them. You know, people like Kavanaugh, who the president fought for, who the president went through hell to get into place. He'll step up. Not because they're pro-Trump, but because they're pro-law, because they're pro-fairness. And the law on this is very clear, she added, after she realized how dangerous that statement she made was. That wasn't a statement, that was a signal to Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, who shouldn't be there in the first place. That is her signaling to him like, hey, Trump put you there. Trump went through hell to put you there. Trump had to defend you against these very serious assault allegations that you were facing that ordinarily would have gotten anybody else just immediately dismissed. But no, Trump kept fighting for you. Remember that? Now you've got this cushy job for the rest of your life. Come on, you're going to step up. She says he'll step up. And then immediately, not because they're pro-Trump, just because they're bull. The damage was done before you made that secondary statement. And that, by the way, is what legal experts are all in agreement upon right now. That this was either one, admitting there's a quid pro quo, or two, at the very least, this is intimidation. Not necessarily an outright threat, but you could view it as such if you chose to. I mean, that is what intimidation is, right? Like, hey, listen, man, you wouldn't be there if it weren't for this guy. You've got his fate in your hands, just like a few years ago he had your fate in his hands. He came through for you. I have no doubt you're going to do the same for him, right? That's intimidation. That is 100% how that statement can easily be viewed by anybody with even half a brain. And Alina Habba went on Fox News live on the air and just straight up admitted it, as if it were nothing, as if it's something she's been thinking about for a long time, to the point where she felt comfortable enough saying it out loud. And here's the kicker, folks. Let's assume that it happens that way. Maybe Brett Kavanaugh does make his ultimate decision based solely upon Trump putting him in office and him owing Trump a favor. You know what we can do about that? Nothing. That's how the Supreme Court works. There is literally nothing we can do. And maybe Alina Habba realizes that, and maybe that is why she felt so comfortable saying the quiet part out loud on live TV. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.